Yahushua Ba'ashim Rakakwadash.
Want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Rootwell. Blessings and salutations to the whole folks. Noise in this gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, wherever it may be. But the brothers out here at GMS Kansas City, out here, fuck you, man. We out here doing a prophesied entering. Damn, he just threw me off. But we out here prophesying the end of America, Salakia.
That was like that.
Yeah, and to just compel our people to wake up, man, and repent, because destruction in World War III is really here already, man. Like, it's been a big thing going on in the week that the draft may be getting reinstated because America, they're not able to reach their numbers, which is prophetically spoken about in the scriptures, man. Okay, because if you understand the whole dichotomy of what's going on in the Middle East and this whole war with NATO and the Ukraine, basically Ukraine is forcing the U.S.'s hand over there in, NATO is forcing the U.S.'s hand over there in the Ukraine because they don't have enough troops, man, because people are fucking surrendering. They got to recruit women, and they know that that's a war that they shouldn't be fighting.
Yeah. They came out this week, the average age of the military man over there is up to 40 years old now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
the average.
Average.
So that means you got men over there in 60 getting grounded up, man, by Russians.
And it was to the point that they was actually grabbing people off the streets and putting their ass in and making them go fight a war, man.
Right.
Because they need those numbers. But see, what y'all don't understand is that the people of Babylon the Great, all you men, you getting ready to be drafted, man.
That's
right.
Okay, you thugs, man, you sipperoos out there. Okay, you women worshipers, y'all getting ready to get drafted to World War III. You know, because really you serve no purpose over here. What are you doing for the Lord? Scoffing, running your mouth, okay, not doing the work of the Most High. So, therefore, the Lord got a purpose for you to go fight that war, man. Because now they need to meet the measures because they said that they're understaffed, okay? They're short like 27,000 certain people. But the reason why your military is understaffed because nobody wants to fight for you, for one thing. You don't treat your people right. You're sending billions of dollars to Ukraine in aid, and you're not helping your people out. And you got too many motherfucking you got too many military bases around the world, man. Okay, you got like over 88 goddamn military bases in over 100-something countries, man. You're spread too thin. So now you got to pick up the numbers for somebody to fight your bullshit war. All right, so anybody got a precept? Give me the book of what you got?
I got Colossians 3.
Colossians 3, what you got? I got Joel 3, beautiful. And Baba Kushah, bro, you want to get give me the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, Wars and Rumors of Wars. Because America's getting ready to be destroyed, man. The Lord is speeding this thing up.
Absolutely.
We're already in October, man. Okay, and like this year flew by, and that's all the spirit of the Heavenly Father. Because He's getting ready to bring the destruction to this place, man. Okay. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras 13 and 8 says, "And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight."
Right, it says they were so afraid and yet durst fight. Why? Because they are fighting something that's from a different dimension, man. Okay, like they've seen stories about alien invasions, and you got, what's the name of that movie with Tom Cruise? War of the Worlds. You had the original one that came out back in the day, and then you got Independence Day, and that's all science fiction to the average person. But now they're actually seeing the ships, man.
Right.
So for them to fight the Lord, that's a terrifying thing, because the scriptures described it as a mountain coming from the heavens, man, out of nowhere, man. And that's terrifying because, when you go to war, traditional war is fought with tanks, MRAPs, you know what I'm saying, fighter jets. But when you're fighting a chariot that's big as a goddamn planet, how the hell you gonna do anything with that?
Well, that's why he makes movies like Independence Day. That's him basically trying to psych himself up, man.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna go down like that. Meaning you're not gonna have a Will Smith, alpha male gonna get in a dog fight with a chariot, man. No.
Yeah.
This is the book of
Yeah, you keep reading on that. Matter of fact, if you want to, go up. Start at verses 1.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras 13. We start at verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And behold, and lo, that man waxed strong, with the thousands of heaven.
Right, now the sea is talking about the heavens, man. Okay, because the Shemayim, the waters, the heavens, that's symbolic of the sea. Because when you look at the sky, it represents, it symbolizes a body of water, because the scriptures say let the waters be separated from the waters. No coincidence that whatever the color of the sky is, the ocean mimics that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the Lord has it set up. But Yahweh Shai is going to come from the heavens, from the fourth dimension, the spiritual world, man, to bring war on this place, man, and to fuck you people up.
What?
Go ahead, brother.
And it says, and behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Yep.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
Right, and it wasn't meaning that he was speaking, he was shooting lasers out of those chariots, man. Because if you look at this depiction of a ship, these things can shoot lasers, like these little force fields, they can shoot lasers out of the ships, man. You know what I'm saying? And they showed you that on that movie, The War of Worlds, when they turned that guy to powder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, poof, turned his ass right to powder, man. You know what I'm saying? Because these ships, they defy third dimensional technology, man. This is the reason why they have no direction. The ship can go up and down, because this does not function off third dimensional physics, man. No, this is a fourth dimensional ship, man. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. And it says, and when the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it fleeth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven.
Right. You know what it says? It was a multitude of men without a number, meaning that was a lot of troops, man. You had the Russians down there, you had the Americans, you had the Pakistanis, you had the Coops down there, you had Elam down there, you had Ham down there, you had an innumerable amount of military down there. Because during this Third World War, everybody's gonna fixate their attention on Yahweh Shai when he comes back to bring judgment on this place, man.
Right.
So all you jakes out there, all you people that's gonna get included in that draft, you're gonna be down here to fight the war, man. And guess what? Those of you that go to the military, if you go fight War 3, you're not gonna come back alive. Okay, you're gonna die, okay? They're gonna see you over there to your death.
Right.
And we got an article that's gonna go into that, man. Because we're in some serious fucking times, man, and Jake is out here playing games, man.
Right.
Okay? They don't smell the war in the air.
Right.
Bro, like literally, like by next year, they saying within 6 months to a year, they could be in a full-fledged hot war with Russia, man. Okay? And I pray to Yahweh Shai that goes down. Because if that go down, that's it, bro. We out this bitch, man. In a matter of months, man.
That's right.
You know?
And that shit going on in Israel does not help the situation at all.
Yeah.
Nah, because that's gonna escalate it, because we know that Amalek has his hand in fucking Ukraine, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the reason why NATO is set up to go against. That's why they try to recruit those Ukrainian soldiers under the NATO alliance due to Amalek, man.
Right.
Because they got what they call geopolitics. You know?
It says, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
And what does it mean to subdue?
Try to take over.
Bring under control.
It says, but I beheld, and lo, he have graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
Right, it says he craved himself a mountain, man. That mountain is symbolic to the ship. And the reason why it calls it a mountain is because how huge it was. Okay? Like, they said that when you see the Lord come from the east to the west, when he literally pops up, that chariot is going to be so huge to the point you will see it on the side of the world, man. That's how huge the chariot is, and that's how much power the Lord is coming back in, man. That's horrifying.
Mountains don't fly.
Right, man. That's right. And
Verse
that's
9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But I only saw that he sent out of his mouth as there had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
He said,
Right.
So he basically shot a laser bomb, like my man Dontario Hudson. He said, "You look like your ass got hit with a raging ball of fire." That's what you other nations are gonna get hit with. Okay, you're gonna get hit with those laser beams from the chariots, man. And 2/3 of you jakes that go fight that military. Because see, one thing they don't tell you is that fire is fire, but when you have lightning or when you have concentrated fire, which is lightning or a laser, that hits on a whole different level, man. Because if a laser hits you, it'll vaporize you and it can cut your ass in half, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's why one of my favorite scenes is that War of the World scene, man.
Yeah.
You just see the panic. Those actors did a good job too, man. Those women were freaking out. They were running.
Yeah.
They were getting grounded up, man. They were getting powdered, man. You know?
Yep.
And there's nothing they could do about it, man. You know? They were just laser beams, just roasting people, man.
Yeah.
As soon as it hit them, all their clothes and everything gone, man.
They turned dusty for real.
Well,
You know?
didn't the scripture say that who was utterly beat to powder in his presence?
Right.
Yeah.
So when this hit, hey, bro, like y'all ain't got nothing in the world that could match this type of technology, man. That's why it says when he saw the violence that they came, because apparently your first reaction when you see something that strange, you're gonna want to subdue it, especially when you got weapons of mass destruction. They was probably shooting nuclear rocket. I'm pretty sure they was shooting nukes at the Lord, and the chariot was just. The force field around it is so strong to the point it probably just neutralized the energy coming from them atom bombs and those nuclear weapons, man.
Yeah.
You know?
The chariots actually control the nukes, man.
Yeah.
Because it's a testimony of the U.S. military, you know, where they was housing them. They said that the chariot was floating over the base, and all of a sudden the missile got activated.
Yeah,
You know, to the point where it's about to start launching.
Yeah.
And they all freaked out because they pushing the button to shut it off, and it wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Which shows the Lord has control over those things.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
Yeah, because it activated the silo, flew over and it activated them shits.
Niggas was scared.
And you know what? That's so funny though, because like human reason now, as much as the psychopath Esau really is, you gotta think twice before hitting the button. If you hit a nuclear button, once you hit that button and it sends that rocket, ain't no coming back. It's designed to hit its target. So you can kind of imagine they gonna be timid who's gonna push the button. The chariot gonna activate them shits, man. It's like, all right, Esau, you wanna be on some bullshit, all right, man. The chariot gonna activate that motherfucker, man.
Right.
You know what? Esau knows that that's how it's going to happen because they showed you that in that movie X-Men Apocalypse. That was one of the greatest nuclear war scenes of any movie I've seen created besides Independence Day. As soon as them shits, that motherfucker controlled them shits, man. They were like trying to stop it.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? He took control over all the people. They mashed that damn button, man, and all the missiles got up, and he had them aimed at specific spots, man.
Right.
You know? The main supervillain in that movie represented Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You know? And he was speaking a lot of highly spiritual shit in that movie.
Yeah.
If you ain't seen it, go check that shit out.
Yeah, not to go off topic, but he was gathering his elect. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, because all the mutants, he was like, man, fuck all this. We got to start our world with us.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, not to go off topic.
And he referred to them as his children.
Right.
You know, and he wanted specific elect members to be a part of his team when he was going in motherfucking places.
Because it's all about the elect, man. And y'all notice like that glove Thanos had, it looked just like that breastplate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What they call the ephod. This is what the high priest wore.
Yeah.
These had spiritual capabilities, man. Like when the priest was able to do and detect things, it was almost like a crystal ball, so to speak. And it reveals certain things to him. That's how you know that the stones have vibration to them, because it's known as the Urim and the Thummim, which means perfect light. You know what I'm saying? Which the technology we're using on the phones today, this is old technology, man. Okay, they've had this before. Like when you look at the Egyptian hieroglyphs, they've shown you helicopters and gyrocopters and chariots. Like everything you see here has already been in some form of fashion in the ancient world. It just evolved over time based on the kingdoms that would go in, man.
Got another quick precept to stay there, Jack, and I'll get back. This is the book of Jeremiah 51 and 30. It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
Go up 2 verses.
It's the book of Jeremiah 51:28. It says, prepare nations, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof.
Right, it says prepare for the kings of the Medes, man. Meaning they gonna have to have them numbers up, man. Because, hey, in an article we gonna get, basically it tells you that the Americans or the government is not preparing the people for war, man. You think the people in Russia and Ukraine and Iran, you think that they're walking around lackadaisical like this? Nah, man, they're on point and they're in a mentality of war. And a lot of them, because their government gives a shit about them to some degree, they're putting them in bunkers. But what are you people doing? You're going out on Saturday, you're going to streetcar, you're eating the goddamn hot dogs, you wonder the Chiefs gonna win the Super Bowl. You all concerned about this bitch, Kayla Nicole, who Travis Kelce was fucking.
Yeah,
Taylor, yeah, you know, y'all worried about that dumb shit, man.
Right.
But yet, you supposed to be worried about the war because, hey, the Lord is getting ready to bring World War III to the planet Earth,
That's
man.
right.
That's
Which
right.
is the war to end all wars, man. So our deliverance is nigh, man. We getting ready to get the hell up out of here finally, bro.
That's right.
You know? And I tell bro, hey, I want to see this motherfucking place burn, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right with you people winning. You know?
Nah.
That's right. Jeremiah 51:28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof.
All the rulers, man. All the nations, man. From the Iranians to the fucking Pakistanians to the North Koreans, Amalek, fucking the American Edomite, Russia, Moab,
Yep.
Hey,
Ammon.
even Ham, yeah.
We're literally this close to World War III. That's what the Lord, like, if y'all knew how close you were to the end, y'all wouldn't even be bitching about dumb shit.
Right.
You know?
That's right. And it says, and all the land of his dominion, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant.
Man, that the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai purpose is to lay America flat, man.
Yeah.
Okay, those missiles are gonna destroy this goddamn place, man.
That's right.
All this wickedness that y'all see around here, the Lord is coming to throw this shit down, and we gonna witness that firsthand, man.
That's right.
Straight up, bro. We earned that shit,
That's right.
you know? Because this place been nothing but straight hell to us, man.
Yeah, because all this.
Yeah. I mean, even that, it goes beyond that. Because the shit that they're doing now is a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? Because they've gotten Jake so far from this to the point niggas are willingly accepting this place, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Niggas want to forget about this.
Yeah.
What Snoop Dogg say? I don't want to see no more slavery movies.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, that's why this place about to get burned, because shit like that.
Well, yeah.
That's right, man.
Right, verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
Woo, it said the mighty men of Babylon, man.
Yeah.
Okay, the mighty men. These are the Edomites that still got a little bit of that vulgar in them, man.
Yeah.
Because the average person in America, they don't have a man's spirit. After World War II,
Yeah.
that shit was through, bro.
Yeah.
That was the peak prominence of Esau's power was World War II, man.
Yeah.
When he established that U.S. dollar. But from that point, when they took control over the world, they got lackadaisical, man. You know what I'm saying? Idle threats and shit. You know, people was bowing down to their policies. Now people like, fuck you.
Yeah.
We got nukes, we gonna use them on you. We don't need your goddamn dollar, man. Fuck your dollar.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, the generation that was born after World War II, they called those the baby boomers.
Babies, yeah.
And now if you look up what the baby boomers are, they're the weakest generation of Edomites that there are, man.
Yep.
Everything degraded when those baby boomers, it was too many of them. All of these office jobs started piling up. They weren't doing things with their hands anymore.
Yeah.
All technology started to flourish. And they let their women start running over them. They let feminism pop up.
Taking care of the niggas' kids.
You know?
Baby boomers started that shit.
And now what you have today is basically a whole country full of hoe ass niggas now, man.
Right.
You know? And there's a very select few, man. Maybe some Navy SEALs got it in them. You know?
Yeah.
But the average even military man is straight hoe, man.
Hey, but not even the SEALs, man, because I don't know if y'all noticed.
Marines will make the SEALs
Y'all,
look
y'all
like-
had that Navy SEAL, one of the dudes who was riding down to kill Bin Laden, he turned to a transformer.
Hey, they best form of defense. They best form of defense outside of the Air Force is the Marines, man.
Yeah.
Everybody like to brag about how 10% the Navy SEALs is. The Navy SEALs ain't got none on the Marines, man.
The niggas ain't right now.
Yeah, them Green Berets and shit, bro. Hey, you remember you ever saw that movie Lethal Weapon? Like the very first one?
Yeah,
When
a long time ago.
Yeah, that nigga was suicidal, like crazy. He was a fucking special fool. He was a Marine, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the niggas
Them-
ain't right.
yeah.
Them the goons we saw sitting in, man. We about to do some wicked fuck shit.
Yeah. That's the nigga that got a D average on his report card, man. You know? Yeah, because you know the Air Force, those are more privileged chicks, man.
Yeah.
They got the good grades and shit like that, you know,
Yeah,
little pretty niggas.
They're smarter. They're more of like a service class with like mechanics and all of that. They're good at resolving issues, reconnaissance, communication, that type of thing.
Yep.
But when you get to the Marines, them some gritty ass niggas, man.
Yep.
They what you call wet workers, man. They're in the business of wet work. Their job is just to go in and eliminate targets, man. They don't ask questions. They don't do shit.
Nope.
Follow orders, man.
It says, Jeremiah 51:30, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might has failed.
They're like, fuck this shit, man. When they see that the Russians don't come with that intensity, and then when NATO and the EU betrays America, when they turn their back on them, that's gonna take all the might out of them, man.
Yeah.
You know, like when you get into a fight, you getting your ass beat so bad you don't come out of your corner. They made a nigga quit on his corner. That's how it's gonna be with Babylon, bro. Because ain't nothing they gonna do is gonna work.
You know that Ryan Garcia, they gonna take that knee.
They gonna
gonna
take
get
that knee.
up.
Yeah. Take that knee and be done with it, man. Because they realize like they haven't prepared for it. They're not ready for it. They overweight. They obese. Okay, the women are completely out of order, and a lot of you women are getting drafted too, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't think shit sweet that men gonna know. You gonna be fighting in this war too, man.
Yeah,
You
right.
TGs, you gonna be fighting in the war. You
Right.
soy boys, you gonna be fighting in this third world war, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And all that gaslighting about where the men, that ain't gonna work, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to guilt men about why they not fighting. They don't care about that shit. You know? All you women that gonna be complaining about where all of the men at, well, they left, man. You put your trust in this place, man.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the payback, man.
That's right.
Right. And it says, they have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
Yep, our bars goes into, when you think of a bar, what do you think about? Defense.
Yep.
So all their defenses are going to be shut down because they don't have the nuclear capability able to stop Russia. And not only that, China, Iran, you got many, it's like you're against everybody, man. So you ain't going to have no dealings.
Yeah.
And on top of that, while that's happening, you're going to be having missiles being shot over here in the West. And that's when the shit going to get scary, bro, because like when those missiles come over here, that's when your life going to flash, man. That's when all the wickedness you've done is going to flash before your face, man.
Yeah.
And you're going to be thinking, a lot of people going to be repenting to Jesus, oh, Jesus, please save me.
Yeah.
Jesus ain't going to save your ass, man.
Jesus.
Motherfucker going to be calling on Allah.
Yeah,
Motherfucker going to be
yeah.
calling on the black man. It's
The
gonna be,
ancestors.
yeah.
Yeah, the ancestors.
And all that
And leave
pride,
your ass.
all that pride that people had is going to go right out the window, man.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Even the men of the Lord, we gonna be praying like shit, y'all. Hey, any moment, guys, please send a chariot.
Yeah.
Because, bro, like, we think about it, man. You see a sky full of missiles coming. What's the only thing that could come from that?
Yeah.
Destruction.
Yeah, God.
And if you don't get delivered, guess what? You gonna get caught up in that shit, man.
Can't run away.
Right.
Can't fly away. You can't hop in your Dodge Challenger, nigga.
Yeah.
Dodge Charger, nigga, cannot outrun that.
That Hellcat.
Yeah, hell yeah. SRT.
Second Esdras 13, going back, verse 11, it says, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived,
Damn.
but only dust and smell of smoke.
Hey. Now, y'all brothers are familiar with Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yep.
Frieza had this move called a Death Ball. The
Yeah.
Death Ball is designed to take out a planet.
Yeah.
So when he do this, he finna throw that motherfucker and it's red.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what Yahweh Shai did, man. And it was so concentrated to the point he concentrated on the opposition, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
That's some scary shit, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy about it is? That's a dream he had.
Right.
That was written probably 2,500 years ago, and the Lord gave him a vision to the day we live now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why when he was seeing the vision, he was like, wait a minute, people all in look weak, like, what's up
Right.
with this, man? Because of
This is yet to come to pass, man.
yeah.
And this is why the Christian church is bugged out, because they don't want to tell you the violent side of the one you call Jesus, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They just think Jesus is a guy that he just don't care if you were a drug dealer, don't care if you was a hoe, don't care if you a mass murderer, he just gonna forgive you. No, man. Yahweh Shai himself said, I think I come not to bring peace but a sword, man.
Jumping down to verse 29, it says, behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth.
Yes.
And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one
realm.
people against another,
That's right.
and one realm against another.
That means that represents utter chaos. That means that you're gonna have proxy wars,
Yep.
you're gonna have civil wars,
Yep.
you're gonna have race wars, you're gonna have class wars, you're gonna have world wars. Okay, and when they say one realm against another, that represents country against country, man.
Yeah.
Because this is a different realm we're in from over there in Russia, man.
I remember, and I forgot what movie we were watching, or a documentary, when everything collapsed, and everything, I think it was called Blackout, we was watching. And his father was in the house with his son, and he had a bunch of food, man. And the son was kind of weak with trying to give food to the people across the fence. And his father said, don't do that, man.
Yeah.
You know? And before you know it, the son and the father's damn near about to fight each other, man. You see? The Lord divided everything on all fronts, man. You know, it's gonna be infighting everywhere, across every realm, all the way down to the family unit, man.
Yeah, God.
And can you put and look at these people, like, can you really put it? Look at the way that these people live. They don't even fuck with each other for real. They got one common thing in common: is their pride and their greed, man. But these people, they would hesitate to cut each other off, man.
Right.
There's no loyalty among these people.
Right.
Because this is a cutthroat society. They push individualism here.
Right.
This is why the family structures are so destroyed, man. Okay, because they don't push team effort. You got to get it how you get it, man. Even if it means cutting the next man's throat to elevate your position.
Right.
You know?
A lot of you niggas, you only friends with your nigga friends because you already know this guy always got some weed.
Yeah.
Or this guy always got the bitches.
Right,
When you cut out the weed and when you cut out the folly, you be like, why am I even around these niggas, man?
right.
These they don't do nothing. They don't level up. All they do is talk shit and eat chicken all day.
Oh yeah, bro. Back in the day, when you put around, like, every time you get around a homie, they always say, "Where the hoes at?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you had known Jake that deal
you got
with a
the
lot of
bitches.
women, they're like, "Man, where the hoes at?" Like, nigga, what you here for, bro? You know what I'm saying? Or like, here you have a fucking quarter bag of potato chips and the nigga still asking for something. Like, you got
Right.
two, let me get some, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's a nigga right there. That's the spirit. Cause I watched the video. I don't know why it popped up, but there was some young bitch doing pranks on niggas in the hood, and she had a fake bag of weed on her, and she was acting like she dropped it, you know. And every Jake saw it, grabbed it, and ran off with it. And she's like, "Hey man, that's fake weed." She's like, "You was gonna steal that from me?" He was like, "Yeah." And then he asked the bitch for some weed, man, for some real weed. Cause that's the mind of a nigga, man. You know, so when the Lord, all these things come to pass, it ain't gonna be nothing to divide these people, man. It ain't gonna be nothing to divide these people. Because really, they're already divided spiritually. One nigga believes in the ancestors, another nigga believes he's a fucking Taurus, another nigga believes in Buddha, you know?
Yeah,
There's no cohesion here, man.
not at all.
And Esau got you divided by believing you're black, first of all.
Yeah, that's the worst shit in the world. When you think that you're black, that's a black car. I ain't even seen a handmade that goddamn dark, man. You know?
That's right, brother.
Verse 32, it says, "And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before. And then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending."
Yeah, because remember, ascending, when you think about ascending, it means to go up, man. Like when Yahweh Shai, now remember, and that's so spiritual, because this is after Yahweh Shai went back to the spirit world. So Edris seen part of it, he's seen past the time of Acts up until this day, because it tells you in Acts, it says the same Yahweh Shai is going to come back in the manner which he left. So when he ascended up to the heavens, in a chariot, he's coming back in the chariot, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a fearful fucking sight, man.
Yeah.
All this pride, this wickedness, you know what I'm saying? The women talking shit to their men, this job economy, all this is getting ready to be broken down, man. Like, here we are in a time of war, and these people don't even know what the hell is coming, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's beautiful because you quoted that Acts where he say this same Yahweh Shai, you know, it's the same way he left, the same way he's gonna come back. Brother, if you can find that in
Like,
second
look
Ezra.
at these people, man. They're walking around without a fucking care in the world. They really think that nothing is gonna happen to this place.
Right. It's just a nice quiet Saturday.
Right.
All hell breaking loose.
Here in Kansas City is at a 17% interest rate increase in rent, and these people ain't even They're not even protesting.
Right.
They're not downtown trying to snatch up Quentin Lucas and put hands on him.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't going to the child support judge. Y'all ain't doing shit, man.
Right.
Oh well, we gonna figure it out. How you gonna figure it out? You ain't got nothing figured out, man.
Right.
And they finna go up on rent again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just so they can build a women's state. But if you can find that scripture where it said they were all astonished, because the scriptures say, he was taken up into a cloud. Man, we see clouds every day, man. That ain't nothing astonishing.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's why you gotta truly question the doctrines of Christianity, because if this man is coming back on the cloud, why is everybody screaming in fear, man?
Yeah.
We all seen clouds before.
But see, they don't think it's literal. See, you gotta understand with Christians, they don't really take the Bible seriously. Things they can't understand, they don't. It's not literal to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can't figure it out. They really think Yahweh Shai is gonna come back on a fucking pony, man.
Right.
You're gonna have a horse, and he's gonna be neighing and shit. You're gonna have a whip.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, that go Jesus, he gonna be waving every goddamn body.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah, throwing out blunt rap.
The scriptures say that the day of the Lord is darkness, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
When you look at Renaissance art, how do they depict the angels, man? Little naked, white, Edomite-looking babies on clouds, man. They got the Most High on a cloud,
yeah,
naked,
touching and shit.
you know, on a literal cloud.
Got his hip out and shit.
Yeah.
Got the angels feeling on his butt, man. You Edomites are fucking defiled, man. We can't stand you. You people need to die, man. Straight up, I'm ready to start
That's
seeing
right.
you fucking people die, man.
That's right.
Oh man, that October 4, I knew they weren't gonna do anything October 4 because you stupid idiots out there was talking about it, man. But hey, I ain't gonna cap. They are gonna do something because they approve of a new. It's called like a note, like a Nava Max or some shit they approved of. When they start hitting these frequencies, man, you people gonna start dying.
Yeah.
Don't think because nothing didn't happen October 4th. No, they got you people's number. Everybody that drunk that juice, you're gonna be destroyed, man.
Right.
Okay? Everybody that took that juice, you're gonna die.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, watch that movie Kingsman, man. That scene in that movie will show you. He started turning on the cell phone frequency and had a whole church start killing each other, man. And he just activated them just like that, man. One minute they was praising Jesus, and the next minute they was literally fighting to the death, man.
Verse 33, it says, and when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have won against another. And a noble multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome him by fighting.
That's that draft. Before he comes, they're gonna already have to reinstate the draft. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna get on the horn, look, we need reserves. This is getting critical out here. Like I send they're gonna send everybody, bro. They're gonna send every military personnel that's in any military on the planet Earth is gonna be down there, man.
Yeah.
That's why it says an innumerable multitude. Shit, China got a 1 million man army as it is, so that's a lot of motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
God,
That's already in the army. That's without a draft, man.
Yeah. And how many people live in China? Probably what, like 3 billion or something?
1.5 billion.
They got the most pop. They got the majority of the people on the planet Earth.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you know they gonna have to recruit more soldiers to fight in the military, man. So all these militaries, they getting ready to be sent down to the Middle East, including you Americans, man, including you soft ass Jakes out there, man. Like I tell Esau all the time, look, if I was you, I would start the recruitment age at 12 and 13. Get them little niggas, man, that be carrying RPGs, AR-15s.
They already shooting already.
That go your military.
Good.
I will start at the age of 12, and I will stop at 65.
Right. They already on Call of Duty.
Yeah, they playing Call of Duty, bro. Jakes be in a man GTA, nigga with a flying car, blow you up.
Yeah, God.
These niggas got a mind of combat.
Yeah.
You know?
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And for you, brother, Jehoshaphat, in Hebrew, that means Yahweh Shabbat, which means Yahweh's judgment. So I'm going to read again, Joel 3 verse 2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel. Now, plead, when you look it up, it goes in the word judge, man.
Yeah.
The most High, Yahweh Shai, you know, he ain't gonna come back like, hey man, can y'all please stop fucking up the Black, Hispanic, Native American man? No, man.
Right.
He's about to start killing motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
And you know what he's doing by doing that? He's creating a avenue so his people can rise up in power, man.
That's right.
Oh yeah, he's eliminating all
Yeah.
opposition.
All
Lord's
opposition.
eliminating that shit. Like, look, man, Lord gonna pave the way.
Because when one superpower gets taken out, you have what you call a power vacuum.
Yeah.
You even see that in the hood, man. You got the local big boss drug dealer, and what you know, that nigga get locked up. Now, guess what? Somebody else trying to make the come up.
Right.
His territory.
But guess what? Yahweh Shai clearing the way, so ain't no more competition.
That's right, man. That's right.
I'm gonna read it again. You break it down, you right. Joel 3 verse 2, and I will gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
That's right, man. So that should tell you who the people are in the land of Israel. Because that area of the Valley of Decision or the Valley of Jehoshaphat, that's right there by the land of Syria, off the Euphrates River. Now, if the scriptures are saying that the Israelites are scattered, then who the hell is in the land right now, man? You see? The Lord is gathering all nations for one big gumbo of destruction, man. You know?
Right?
Every walk of life, y'all all catching it, man. Every one of you, man.
Yep.
The scriptures say Yahweh Shai, he's collecting crowns, man. You ain't getting no fucking power vacuum, man. Ain't no other nations coming up. He's collecting crowns.
Yeah, like this simple ass nigga gonna say, oh, Russia gonna temporarily in power. There ain't gonna be no power, man. The Lord coming to do away with that vacuum, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have a lot that's going down on the planet Earth at one time. You're gonna have the deliverance simultaneously with the destruction of America. You're gonna have the World War III, which is the War of Armageddon. Okay, we gonna be beamed up in the ships and we gonna watch this place burn. And then when Yahweh Shai is done doing his thing, we gonna get called down and we gonna have that power, man.
Yep.
And that's when the fun really began, because we gonna go to every country. We gonna hunt you elites, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it's a lot of elites. Well, not a lot, but we got a lot of people to clean up, man. Because they got private military down there, man.
Right.
That's specifically designed to protect them. And we gonna have to clean their ass up. Like me and the brother, we saw that movie called what's the name of that movie, bro?
Creator.
The Creator, bro. The
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
that they got in that movie.
Yeah.
You see why we gonna need the spiritual power.
Right.
You know, you got fucking robots and AI, bro, dressed up and, man, I mean, they coming in on point, bro.
Yeah.
Shooting shit. Bro, AI robot has 110% accuracy, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
No flinch.
Nah.
You know, it can account for wind and everything, man.
Yeah.
And Esau's got something called DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects.
Yep.
All of the classified stuff that he hasn't brought out yet. Those elites, they gonna try to use that, man.
Oh, they gonna have Metal Gear in the
They gonna
basement.
have everything, man.
You know they got some shit like Metal Gear.
Yeah. But the Lord gonna have us in those bodies, so it ain't even gonna matter, man. It's gonna be fun. Reserve that, man. You know?
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 24. It say, then cometh the end, when he shall deliver up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority
All rule,
and power.
all rule, all authority, all power. Yahweh Shai is gonna put that shit in subjection. That's why it says he had many crowns on his head, man. Because he took this world's kingdom, he took the military out, he put the rulers in subjection, man. Okay? And the angels, they're gonna be right in subject. They're gonna look. The angels, the scriptures say that they followed the heavenly host. They was right along with Yahweh Shai, man. Going to war, man. Fucking up Esau's military. And at the same time, you're gonna have the deliverance of the elect from the four corners, mainly from Babylon the Great. And I can't wait till you people see us get beamed up, man. You
Yeah.
guys get hit with the missiles, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm literally spit them.
1 Corinthians 15, verse 24. Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. For he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. For he hath put all things under his feet. But when he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted, which did put all things under him. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that the Most High may be all in all.
Right, because you got to understand that's an order, okay? The Most High, Yahweh Shai, okay? Then the apostles, then on down, man. It's going to be an order. Because, yeah, Yahweh Shai is going to be the top dude in the kingdom of heaven because the Most High gave him rulership, but he still is under the Most High. The Most High Yahweh, man. Okay, now when you bring that out in the church, when it says subdue, when you subdue something, that means that you're putting it in subjection. And it's not always pleasant, man. Right. Why don't you Christians get into those scriptures? When y'all say, oh, well, Jesus is coming back. Well, wait a minute. How the hell is he going to have subdue people in heaven, in the spiritual world, bro? That don't make sense. There's no need to I mean, it's order in the spirit world, but there's no need to put people and stump them down in the spirit world because everybody's in rest. Yeah. So this is talking about a future kingdom on the planet Earth, man.
Yeah. How is he going to subdue people if he gonna come back and not kill nobody, man?
Right.
What are you gonna do? Everybody meet at the United Nations and let's talk it out.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
nigga.
Like that simple ass nigga Superman, man. He gonna come down and subject himself to be held on trial by Esau's court. Man, with a power like that, you ain't supposed to be bowing down to nobody, man.
Right.
That's why General Zod came back like, man, this nigga's bugging out, man.
Like, what are you doing, man?
What the fuck are you doing, man? You are a god. What are you being subjected to these people for, man? That's why, man, hey, the best iteration of Superman was Bizarro and fucking Brightburn, man. Definitely Brightburn, because he was in that right spirit.
Yeah.
Nigga was tearing down government buildings and shit, man.
Yeah.
Zapping people, knocking planes out the sky, bro.
Yeah.
The power, we ain't here to make peace with you damn people with the power, man.
Yeah.
You really gonna get in order with your how about Shema Shah, you gonna get touched, man.
That's right.
Just that simple.
Right, bro.
Let me bring out this article real quick. Stay down the line. You got something?
Yeah, be quick, brother.
Yeah, let me bring this article out because I want to stay on this topic. This is from World War III News, and I got 2 articles. Matter of fact, I got 3. That's if we have time. But it says, get ready. The U.S. military-industrial complex is planning a military draft so Americans can fight the bankers during World War. As we know that all wars are bankers' wars, man.
Yeah.
Nobody wins but the elites. They fund both sides and they give the winner the more success of weapons, man. But at the end of the day, the bankers profit from war, man. While you're out dying and sending your sons and daughters to war to fight for a wicked-ass democracy, which is not a democracy, by the way, they're sitting up here getting rich off your death, man. Okay? And it says the bankers have once again screwed the pooch financially, meaning another world war is soon on the way.
Right.
Bro, we're in talks of world war, man. Okay? Do y'all know what kind of, you know what kind of, how can I say it? You know what type of news that is, man? Do y'all understand how severe that is? Because we ain't seen a war in over 50 years, people are not taking this seriously, man.
That's a life-changing event for everybody involved.
Bro, that's a matter that's a war that could potentially wipe out all humanity.
Yeah.
If Yahweh Shai didn't come back and deliver the elect, that war would literally destroy every man, woman, and child on the planet Earth, man.
Yeah.
That's how violent this war is gonna be.
Yep.
How many casualties was in World War II? Were like 40, 50 million? 80 million, yeah. World War I was like 40 million.
Yeah.
World War II, 80 million.
Yep.
This death casualty is gonna be easily in the billions.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
billion, 7 billion.
Yeah. And a lot of those casualties, man, they don't realize it's just supply chains getting cut off and a lot of people just dying from famine, man.
Yeah.
They're not even getting hit with bullets and all of that, man. When the war goes on, everything shuts down, man.
Right.
And it's a telltale sign because what happened before before World War II?
Right.
It was a Great Depression, man. The economy, they ran out of money. So what did he do? He went to war, man. So when they talk about these bankers screwed the pooch financially, you already know what's coming next, man. You know?
And it reads, it says, the trillions they have stolen from society via their money printing press, the corrupt stock market, and aid to Ukraine means the economy system is once again on the verge of collapse which always mean war is soon to come. That's why we've always said that once this dollar collapses, they go on a war behind it. Because it's basically the U.S. or Esau's final determined to establish some type of dominance on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
Because without his dollar, he ain't shit. People are already matching his weapons, so he can't really scare them with that because they can match that adversity. But his money, his dollar, is the only way he can keep you enslaved by him.
Yeah.
And once people say fuck that money, he ain't got no control over the people no more. So he's getting ready to go fucking crazy, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know? And it says here, both major political parties, blue and red, have become pro-war because war is the pillar of American society. Give me that in Psalms 141 when it says continually they're gathered together for war.
War is pillar of American society.
Yep, because when you look at everything is established through bloodshed. Like they just started recently, like 2 years ago, taking down Confederate statues because people was complaining about it, but that's basically their glory on how they established their societies through slavery.
Yeah.
Bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? Like these buildings and so forth, Sears, fucking Macy, Marshall Fields, all those places, Lehman Sachs, Goldman Sachs, man, the Lehman Brothers, all those particular corporations, insurance, all got started off the back of Jake being slaves, man, for free labor. You know, that's why a lot of those insurance companies was issuing public apologies for their hand they had in slavery.
Right.
Because if you knew the type of money and revenue they've generated off these insurance companies, off our backs, we should never have to pay a fucking insurance bill. We shouldn't have to pay for shit, bro.
Yeah, really.
You shouldn't pay for no insurance, no car insurance, no rental insurance, okay? None of that shit, man. Because it was all gained by free labor, man.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, because a lot of the death that happened to so-called Negroes on that voyage on the transatlantic slave trade, they literally just killed slaves purposely and say they
To
lost
get the
them for
insurance
an insurance claim. So insurance law back then, they would just throw you overboard.
Right.
Like you were never meant to ever make it. They just cut their throat or just toss them right on over. They have their way with the women, ravage them to death, and the men, the boys, torture them because they were going to be dead anyway. So they did whatever they wanted to them. Even in some cases, they were actually eating the slaves too, man.
Yeah.
There's cookbooks on that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
So they collected the insurance claim and say, oh, they all died. All they got sick.
Right.
They didn't make it.
Yeah.
And they were getting paid and doing that shit on a regular, man. They didn't have no technology to track that shit by then. Like back then, it was just a piece of paper.
Yeah. Right. And it shows you that we were worth a lot of money as well too, man. And the reason we were worth a lot of money when they would buy us is because you can make so much money by exploiting their labor out of us, man. You don't put insurance on something that's worth $5, man. You put insurance on something that you're afraid that if something happens to it, you're screwed. You're not gonna be able to afford to buy it, man. You know?
Gone. And it says here, without endless violence and bloodshed, all that prosperity will cease to exist. So basically, they got to go to war to save face, man. The fact that this dollar's on its way out of here, they going to war behind that shit. And while that's happening, they're going to institute the market of beasts, which is going to be a replacement currency to keep things temporarily sustained. But they're not even going to get a chance to get that off. Because that's going to be a falsified, that's going to be a false savior, because people are going to take the chip in grove numbers just to still be in a fucked up situation, man.
Right.
Okay, that chip ain't going to bring no type of prosperity back to your world.
Right.
But they may open the economy back up for 3 months, but by the time you get back to your pride, the missiles going to come and hit your ass,
Yeah.
man.
That's right.
You know, because they're going to be in a process of rebuilding from the shutdowns and from the rioting, and the chip is going to pretty much bring them back to some form of prominence. But at the same time, World War III is going to happen.
Yeah.
And the people going to get proud again. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get back in their folly, and then the Lord is going to send those ICBM nuclear missiles.
Because the same way the Most High, you know, where it says he's gonna put hooks in the jaws of the bear, basically, you know, rising up Russia to get back in their warlike spirit. He's gonna do the same thing with America, man. Now, you know, we don't know if it's gonna be this year, but from the way it looks, you gotta get that simple ass nigga Joe Biden out of there, man, because he ain't on shit. But certain things gonna happen where these people gonna be like, you know what, we gotta get back to our old shit. We gotta get back to our old ways, man.
Yeah.
Cause this whole women worship, this got us losing right now. The BRICS nation just rising up,
Right.
and here we is. We got a generation of young niggas that all they want to do is buy feet pics and smoke weed, man. he gonna make you niggas get back in that warlike mentality, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? They had a video. It came out. This one Jake, basically, this bitch was gaslighting him because basically she cheated on him and shit, and he's sitting up there with the bitch on his lap, talking about, well, you know, we working our relationship out, and they're taking the damn comic book was clowning that
yeah, I
nigga,
saw
man.
that.
They was clowning that clown, man. Like, here you know the bitch gonna do it again. And when you
Right.
seen the look on her whole face, she wasn't even sincere, man.
Yeah, she was smiling. Really.
Yeah, you the dumbass that enabled this bitch, man.
Right.
That's why the best thing for you Jakes out there is to go to war and die, man, all right?
Yeah, right,
we,
right,
want, we want 2/3 of you people to be, we want 2/3 of you to die, okay? Okay, we
Right.
ready to start seeing bodies drop, okay?
Right.
If you ain't of the elect, hey, don't expect no sympathy from us.
Right.
Okay, because we don't give a flying fuck about any of you niggas or you Edomites or you heathens out there.
That's right.
All right, if you're not on that side, if you're not of the elect, then we don't give a shit about you and keep it pushing. Don't even come up here. Don't even shalom us, man.
That's right.
Straight up, bro. Call it hate all the hell you want. At the end of the day, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We care about the elect. That's it.
No useless either.
Because you 2/3 Jakes ain't on the goddamn thing. You the reason why we still here in the first place, man.
Yeah.
Right.
How would you think the Lord took niggas up out of here on the chariots? They gonna complain about that.
Yeah,
It's
right.
too cold on the chariot. Why he glowing more than me?
Right.
Damn, brother, and all the chicken. Can I get some wine? Huh?
Yeah.
Like, you niggas will make a big deal out of it, man.
Roll up that weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left
on
my.
the chariot, rolling up, bro. I'm like, oh.
The niggas trying to roll up the weed.
Yeah. Can't bring my Jordan
covered
collection.
up.
Yeah.
Nigga been trying to hop out the chariot and shit and go grab his rims and shit. Like,
Yeah.
can I bring you? You in a vehicle that's better than any fucking vehicle on this planet, and yeah, you want to bring some 22s on a chariot with your ass.
Ford Giotto.
Yeah.
Right,
Let me
right.
bring a PS5 up here, bro. Smoke that shit, Jay. Most I ain't gonna, bro. Most I ain't gonna bring you niggas out here, man.
I got that. Appreciate the call for
Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Psalms 140, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man.
Yes.
Preserve me from the violent man,
Yes.
which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually.
Continually, man. Continually. Like, this man cannot rest unless his wickedness being done, bro.
Right.
Like, just imagine a planet of peace with Esau. He would not, Esau would make a war out of thin air, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just say we went 10 years of peace, Esau would literally go start a war
Right.
just
right.
to keep shit out of whack, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when you go to work and you write policies, you're like, damn, this is a good policy. Everybody is cool, it's laid back, it's chill. You gonna have somebody at the top that's gonna come in and say, nah, that policy ain't working. We need him to be a little bit more uptight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta put him a little bit more, make him mad and shit. That's how this man operate, man.
Right.
He doesn't know peace.
Drama.
Right.
If all the nations came to subjection, bro, this man would literally start a war with fucking ants, bro.
Yeah.
Shoot nuclear weapons at ants, bro.
Yeah.
What kind of devil is this?
Yeah.
It says, which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually are gathered together for war.
Continually they got it together for war. How long has Esau been in the Middle East?
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man,
Years.
years.
Like 20 years.
Yeah.
Bro.
30 years.
They said since America has been a nation for 220 plus years, they've been in war 226 years.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you thought Alexander was a fucking warmonger, man, this man know nothing but war.
Yes.
Right.
He been promising the troops they gonna come home the last 20 years. They still over there,
Right,
man.
Right.
Niggas
Right.
like, fuck it, I might as well buy a house over here.
Right.
Start a family. Forget your family over here. You ain't gonna never see them again.
Oh, they ain't gonna change. You know why that's not gonna change? Is because, you know, the powers that be that own America, they want a central bank established in Iran.
Yep.
It ain't established there yet. And when you look at the map of the U.S. military bases that have been built around in the Middle East over there, it's strategically set up. Coincidentally, it's a perfect circle right around the entire nation of Iran.
Right.
There's a base
Yeah.
everywhere, all the way around it.
God.
Why? Because the U.S. owes so much money to these damn elites. So the only way that they require you to pay that tab is they're gonna make you force your ass to go to war for them. So America's just gonna be doing a war bidding for the elites
Right.
to try to pay some of that debt off, but you're still gonna owe too much money even after the war.
Yeah. Well, it goes into that central bank too, but also America is the muscle for the state of Israel.
God.
Because pretty much all of the surrounding Arab countries in that region don't fuck with Israel at all. So that's why they have bases in Syria, Afghanistan, you know what I'm saying, Egypt, because if anything cracks off, they gotta be ready to help.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And nobody likes you gutter rats because they know you're a bunch of fucking lying degenerates, man.
Right.
They know the state of the world is because of your rulership. That's why Ishmael was over there fucking you. Hey, man, I can't. You Israel, man, I can't, man. You small heads, you can't get it enough, man.
Yeah.
Just the look on your face when the Lord reveals who the true Israelites are,
Yeah.
well, he gonna literally spit in your face, man.
It ain't y'all, man.
Like they got something that's called Jewish news, breaking news, and all these stupid ass kikes on the comment board. Oh my God, you see, we gotta do something. He just smacked a Jewish person upside the head. Like, fuck y'all, man.
Yeah.
How much wickedness y'all done did in the planet Earth? And then you still claiming our fucking heritage, man.
Yeah.
Like, y'all some entitled people. Like y'all overly entitled for something y'all didn't even earn. Y'all stole it, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? Here you are, you're no different than a blonde-haired, blue-eyed cracker in America, but yeah, you got the audacity to act high and mighty like you the Israelites of the Bible. You ain't nobody important, man. You're the lowest of the low.
That's right.
You know, start with you stupid ass. You know, and the Amalekite woman, she's the worst, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, somebody need to shrink.
And you know what?
Sarah Silver.
They like some damn
Yeah.
sleazy ass, sneaky rats, man, that are filthy rich.
Yeah.
Because since the beginning of America was established, the very first slave ship was owned by so-called Jewish person, man.
Yep.
They're the ones that financed and funded every single thing.
Yeah.
They literally started the slave trade.
Yeah.
They owned it.
Yeah.
Okay, they just put the face of another tribe of Esau over to take the fall for it.
Yeah.
But it's really been Amalek that has owned everything. That's what you people fail to understand.
Right.
The real top dog, enemy number one, is Amalek.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a head tribe, and he's been running shit for hundreds and hundreds of years secretly. He's too much of a bitch to come out openly, and he owns it. So he hides in the darkness, man, financing everything, controlling everything like a puppet piece.
Yeah.
Started by getting you Jakes out of Europe, man.
Yeah.
Going into that Spanish Inquisition.
Right.
And that's what was going down before the slave trade.
Yeah.
He had to clear all the Israelites out of there.
Yeah.
You know, some knew that they were Israelites, but some were also caught up in that Islam shit. But once they started getting all that shit cleared out, that's when Amalek started going up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cause because they married into the black nobilities of England, you know, Spain and so forth, even in Russia. Like a lot of those Moorish jakes, like you had what they called out of the Moors, you had the ones that embraced Islam and the ones that embraced Christianity. But a lot of those jakes from Gibraltar and so forth, they were sold in the time of the Portugal and Spain, bro, when they brought them over here in the 1500s, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a triangular trade. So jakes was being shipped back and forth for certain laborious purposes. But once they married into the black families in Europe, bro, in England, that's when Esau started getting up because he started learning our customs. And you actually had jakes that took them in and taught them the way, man, to be civilized, you know, to speak up right. We even taught Esau the language. We taught him that, man.
Right.
You know?
This guy's been sneaky as hell, man.
Yeah.
You know, Amalek, that tribe is very, very dark.
Yeah.
They're not the smartest of all the tribes. You know, you got the Germans, they smart as shit. But you know, Amalek, man,
Crafty.
they're the
Yeah,
ones
very
that
crafty.
they crafty with the fucking money and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what runs. Hey, that's the root of all evil.
Yeah.
That's what makes the war go around. Is this man's financial control and sneaky and blackmailing shit.
Every rich Jake got an Amalekite friend, bro. If you was a Jake in the world and you was in that life, your best bet is to have an Amalekite as a friend. Befriend him, bro.
God,
Yeah. Robert Kraft, hey, look.
Robert Kraft.
They invented the modern day money, man. Like guys, when you go back and read up to guys like Karl Marx and all his writings about capitalism and all that, and eventually people used to trade gold and metals, man, and coins. They used to shape them up in coins. Esau introduced greenbacks and things of that nature, and he slowly over a period of time, he said, "Don't worry about it. The gold is in the bank." Okay, cool. And then over time, you know, you got fiat currencies, man. They created all modern monetary money, and it's all witchcraft, man. It's all siphoning real assets. This nigga got you trading in trillions of dollars, but really he owns beaches, he owns islands. You know, he's getting you to think in the mindset of this shit that he made up. But he's spoiling everything else, man. Try to go to any bank and pull out some gold, man. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's Amalek's doing, man. All the way from hundreds of years ago.
Hey, you get Amalek some gold, you ain't gonna ever see it again.
Hell no.
You ain't gonna see. Hey,
on those things for a reason.
what's that place? I think it's in Jamaica. I believe they don't even have access to their beaches, bro. Out there in parts,
okay.
yeah, they don't even have access to their beaches. They got to get like special clearance and shit.
Yeah.
They get turned into resorts.
Yeah. They can't even go to their own waterfront
Right.
and enjoy their own water because you got Amalek in there.
Yeah, like that area in Lahaina in Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's Amalek, man. That was their ancestral land where all of their dead was buried there. Amalek said, "Fuck y'all, man.
Yeah.
This is the best part of the island."
Hey, you know where Amalek really be deep at? Brazil.
Yeah.
Amalek is really deep in Brazil, and he really deep in Argentina, shit like that.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And it reads here, it says, war is a racket, stated Smedley D. Butler back in 1935 after fighting in 4 major conflicts. Quote, it is possible the oldest, easiest, or easily the most profitable, surely the most vicious, but it's the only one international in scope. But it is the only one in which it profits are reckoned in dollars and losses and lives. So the problem today, though, is that Americans are tired of sending their children off to die for the bankers. This means the bankers, through their political puppets, could attempt to institute a draft. Okay, and this is where we're at right now. They're gonna bring back a draft because they don't have enough people to go down there and fight, man. So, hey, 6-week basic training, Keisha, get your bald head ass over there and go fight a war.
That's right, man.
And they gonna bait you too. They gonna sell it to you. They may say, well, look, man, we may give you 40 bands a month to go out there, and by the time you come back to the United States, you may have 300, 400 bands in your account. But see, the catch is you're not gonna make it back over here.
Yeah.
Or they gonna give you some money to go over there because they know people they don't want to go.
Yeah.
Right.
But they gonna offer you a nicer cent. They say, but look, man, you can live rent free. We'll give you fucking a $50,000 sign-on bonus.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You get a car, you got free benefits for the rest of your life, and you will have $200,000 in your account.
Right,
Average,
right.
That's the Tyson. Like, okay, shit.
Right.
And then you get over there and the fucking economy collapses while you're
Yeah.
over there fighting.
But
So
really,
then all that money gone.
but really, he's offering you the shit he should have offered the men of his war anyway,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He's offering you something he should have gave you to begin with, man. You go over there get your damn leg blown off. You know,
That's the
brothers
least-
coming back with demons and nightmares.
Yeah,
You know,
and you a fucking drug addict.
yeah.
That's the least he could offer you. That's
Right.
the bare least, man.
Right.
You
You
know,
know, a soldier should be taken care of for life, man.
yeah.
A soldier should not, once he done putting his time, he should never have to work again unless he wants to, man.
Absolutely, man.
You know, you should, everything you got, you should feel, look, I'm a veteran. Man, you're supposed to have access to every fucking thing because you put your life, you're the reason why your economy and your world is safe in the first place, man.
Can you read that again in the article where they say they
It says, the problem today, though, is that Americans are tired of sending their children off to die for the bankers. And one thing, when this draft comes back, there's going to start a revolt. There's going to start Civil War too. Because people, they're going to oppose it. So they're going to literally have to kidnap people and force them to do it. Because you have what they call a deserter. A deserter is punishable up to death, man.
Yeah.
Right. So they had an act of treason.
Yeah.
If you don't get down with what America wants to do, that's a treason.
But hey, you're ready to put a bullet in your head before. I say this: would you rather die by your Habashah or by yourself? Because hey, take a bullet to the head versus getting your ass tortured over there in the Middle East.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this through the spirit, man, because we talking about the draft. We can already see you simple as Northern Kingdom members joining in on that shit.
Right.
They ain't. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all ain't gonna have to get drafted. Y'all gonna say, you know what? I wanna risk my life for this country, man.
Yeah.
Y'all
Go
gonna
ahead.
sign up for that shit.
But go ahead and do it, man.
Because the same way back in the day after the Civil War, you know, Jake said, okay, if I fight for the white man, I can get better benefits back home. But that didn't turn out. So you simple as you simple as migrants, you simple as Northern Kingdom member, you gonna say, you know what? If I go ahead and put on this U.S. military uniform, hopefully I can get a better position back home. No, man. They sending you straight to the front lines, man.
Right.
To the meat grinder.
That's part of that
Gadites too,
recruitment.
man. We fucking Gadites that volunteer to join as if you're doing something to fight for your land. You ain't fighting for your land. You're fighting for Esau, right? You're supporting the very motherfucker that committed genocide upon your people. Shame on you for having a big desire to want to be a part of this U.S. military.
Yeah.
Well, and the one thing about Gad is the crazy part about it is they stole your taxes, what you taught them. You know that Gad and Levi, they trained up the U.S. cavalry, bro. They trained. That's our tactics.
Right.
That CQC, close quarter combat, that comes from Gad, man.
Yeah. You know, Esau was fighting before that. Esau, goofy ass, would line up in the line with rifles.
Right.
They would all stand in front of each other, wait there, and fire rifles at each other, man. What kind of whole ass shit is that, man?
Walking.
Yeah, like, what are y'all doing, man?
And they showed that in Napoleon, though. That's why when he shot that, that's why you fucked their ass up, bro, because they had no strategy.
Yeah, Napoleon was nice with it.
Yeah, that may have been Alexander in the reincarnation, man.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, that dude, bro. He had a hella conquered demon on him, but that's the spirit of an Edomite, man.
Yeah.
But see, Gad taught you how to divide the line, how to put the platoon and how to set up certain platoons and certain what do you call them? Guerrilla warfare. He showed you how to do, even in the scriptures, man.
Yeah,
they showed you what tribes was in line to fight war, like the warrior tribes were in the front.
Different battalions.
Yeah, battalions and shit. He showed you that formation. God showed you that, man. What kind of person like we all in one line? We all just get sprayed, man.
Yeah.
You Edomites wasn't ducking for cover or nothing, man.
Right.
And you didn't know the terrain over here either. And that's one disadvantage that you're gonna have going to the Middle East, because you niggas don't know the terrain.
Yeah.
You going, that's like playing a away game for the championship, bro. You don't know. The crowd is against you, man.
Right. But you know what? They fantasize about what Alexander the Great did, but they don't realize the Spirit of the Lord was on him to do that.
Yeah.
He ran across the entirety of the Middle East and the Mesopotamia region without stopping, man. He had his system set up to get troops back and forth, but he just ran through it, man. You can't. The average man army don't do that, man. The Lord was with him to take that whole land.
And also, you had a lot of Jakes fighting with Alexander. You had a lot of Jakes in Alexander's military.
Yeah.
You had a lot of Jakes, man. Don't get it twisted. When you watch them old movies like Black, hey, it be Jakes in there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna make somebody all white.
Nah. You had a lot of Jakes fighting in Alexander's military, man. Just like during the time of the Romans, he had Jakes in the Roman military. You got Jakes in the military today.
Right. Yeah. Like Hannibal.
Yeah.
He had to show y'all. He civilized elephants, man.
Yeah.
They were like, damn, he was whooping the Romans' ass, man.
Look at the story
You know?
of the Vet-tails, man.
Yeah.
Fighting pilots and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You know, Esau would not have gotten success without recruiting Jake. The scriptures say one people shall be stronger than the other. Esau needs Jake in his military to be successful with it. He just brainwashes Jake to get that help.
Yeah, one of the longest confirmed sniper kills in the United States military is a nigga with dreads.
He was like 2,000 hours on Call of Duty, man. That shit in real life, you know?
Yep. And it says here, this means the bankers through their political puppets could attempt to institute a draft. Okay? It says Americans are psychologically programmed by their globalist overlords for nuclear Armageddon, climate lockdowns, and unleashing of World War III. But while it is true that some 2.1 million people are currently employed by the U.S. defense industry in some way, shape, or form, many soldiers, if you can even call them that, are too fat,
Yeah.
too transgender, and ultimately too weak to get the job done.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
it. That's right, man.
And we just read earlier in Jeremiah how the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They become as women, man.
Yeah.
When you naturally cuts off a man's power, his testosterone, you cut off a nigga's nuts off the rip, he has no masculine energy, man.
Yeah. It's gone.
Yeah, it's like if you cut off a dog's nuts, he ain't acting the same no more, man. He's all docile, he's all off balance. You know?
Yep.
He have no type of direction, he have no sense of righteous judgment.
Yeah.
His emotions are all over the place.
Yeah. And a lot of these foods and plastics, that do that to us chemically, man.
Yeah.
They don't like physically cut your balls off, but over a period of time, you eating all of this bullshit, you know, you just got a bunch of effeminate, weak-ass men, man. Like, there's a video on YouTube of a fat-ass cop, man, trying to arrest a nigga woman crackhead. She take out running on him.
Bark his ass.
This nigga was yelling, the dude filming him on the porch, he was like, grab her. He was like, you the police. This big fat nigga, like, that's the mighty men of America, man. Your job as the police officer, man. You can't be in shape, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad, man. Cause I was training the other day, man. There was a whole Jake in there, fucking fingernails painted. He paying to get trained in a fucking deadly art.
Wow.
So you got Momo's big training in some deadly ass art. And this motherfucker doing all this shit with the hands and shit. Ridiculous, man. And swole as fuck, man.
Yeah. The Lord got to torch these people.
That's how you know this place is done, man.
I got a precept to that. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 13. It says, behold, thy people in the midst of are women. It says, the gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thy enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars.
Yeah, man. You break it down, bro. Break it down, bro.
Con, so hey, pretty much like the brothers was saying, man, these niggas here got that effeminate vibration on them.
Yeah.
And that's why scripture said, the men that are within thee, they foreborn to fight. Because when you look at these regular ass Jakes and these damn Edomites walking around, they ain't really trying to go to war, man.
Yeah.
These people, they too worried about their next meal, going to McDonald's, fucking Taco Bell,
Yeah.
and shit like that, bro. The last thing they thinking about is actually having to go to war.
Yeah,
Right.
tricking
And-
off on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's big,
Yeah.
man. I posted that thing on the community page. $2 billion was spent on OnlyFans transactions.
Jeez, man.
You gotta understand, like when it comes to war, you gotta have a mentality. It's like not only do you gotta be ready to die yourself, but you gotta be ready to kill motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready to lay motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
Now how do you get that spirit? You gotta believe what you're fighting for, man.
Right.
These Americans, what the fuck we in the Middle East for?
Yeah.
This ain't affecting my life. These fucking towel heads out here, these women in all covered up, they ain't hurting me. They ain't got no weapons of mass destruction.
Right.
So you know you ain't gonna be really in that spirit to kill because you don't have no foundation of what you believe in.
Yeah.
Now us, hey, we got a reason to fight. Now we ain't gonna say get carnal, but we have the reason to fight.
Yeah.
That's why we doing this now. This is spiritual war.
Yep.
Eventually, when Yahweh shine, you know, towards the end, we gonna get those spiritual powers. We gonna be raised up, become real soldiers, man.
That's right. That's
Real
right.
soldiers ready to put motherfuckers to death, man.
That's right.
Hey, if you ain't got that spirit in you, better pray to Yahweh by Shem Shah, man. Because guess what? This motherfuckers out there ready to kill you.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, like you gonna have this simpleton on Elder Yashuamba's page. This nigga gonna say, oh, y'all camps, y'all always buy, I don't know what to like. But yet your bitch ass ain't doing nothing for the Lord, man. You complaining about because we get on other camps, which if you read in the scriptures, the church has always got on each other, man. How the hell are we supposed to edify, to teach the right doctrine if we're not rebuking all other brothers in these different groups, man?
Right.
Like, what the fuck you looking for, some entertainment or something, man? And if you don't like the way we teach it, then take your bitch ass out on the corner and do your own job. Won't you show us how it's done since we are arguing too much with other groups, man?
Yeah.
I thought the scriptures say be defenders of the gospel.
Right.
So if a nigga is teaching that the mark of the beast is sin, are we not supposed to correct that?
Yeah.
Because if we don't correct that, then that means that people being misled out here.
Right.
That's the only reason why we go back and forth with other groups is because they're misleading our people, man.
Yeah.
But you simpletons, you're not in the spirit to understand that because you're simple, man. And niggas like that gonna go to war. You gonna be drafted, man.
Yeah.
You know? But it says here, the military-industrial complex boasts some 1.37 million uniformed personnel and 849,000 reserves. It says there are also 750 U.S. military bases in more than 80 countries outside of the U.S., including more than 100,000 U.S. military personnel who are stationed in Europe alone. So all those people that's stationed in these different countries illegally, they're gonna all go to the Middle East.
Yeah.
Because once America realizes that they're losing on all sides, they're gonna have to ship everybody out there.
Yeah.
All
One,
systems go.
Yep.
1 to 2 million people, that's really not that many people, man. Because remember in World War II, 80 million dropped, man. 80. And that was 80 years ago. You know, so 2 million people can get dropped dead just like that, man. You know, when all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, and only a percentage of them numbers gonna be actually combat ready.
Yeah.
Because you also gotta have the support, you know, people that maintenance on the tanks, maintenance on the airplanes, nurses, you know, mechanics, medics, things like that. So a lot of those people, they not even gonna be put on the front line. So when it do get low, guess what? A lot of you niggas that don't need referee shirts working at Foot Locker, y'all going. A lot of you Starbucks baristas, y'all going.
Yep.
A lot of you bartenders, hoes, y'all going.
OnlyFans thoughts.
Yeah, OnlyFans thoughts, y'all going.
You YouTube commentator. You know how niggas like to do the shit
Yeah.
commentaries and shit. And you gotta
Yeah.
pick up these Jordans right here.
Content creators, y'all going.
Yeah. All y'all niggas, man. They said in World War II, only 1 out of 5 men had it in them to actually fire their weapon, man.
Damn.
Yeah,
You know, because a lot of them, they were just scared, man.
Yeah.
Especially in Germany, when they got over to Germany, they were like, oh, fuck.
What the fuck is this?
The mustache man, he had jets and tanks. They was like, oh, shit. He had
mustache.
machine guns, you know?
Yep. Well, it says here, it says America's a war machine, but in other words, pretty much always has been since 1913, when the private Federal Reserve banking cartel took over the financial system. It says the first two world wars were largely a success as far as private central banking is concerned, but now the ghouls in finance are gearing up to launch a third and possible final world war. If biblical prophecy is to be believed, would not go as planned for those at the top of the pyramid. So they tell you, they tell you straightforward that, man, that World War III is not gonna go the way you thought, man.
Ah.
That's gonna.
part again.
Yeah, I'll read it again. Shit.
Yeah.
He said biblical.
It says here. It says, the first two world wars were largely a success as far as private central banking is concerned. And now the ghouls and finance are gearing up to launch a third and possible final war.
Yeah, because World War I, really that was all about getting their foot in the land of Israel. See what I'm saying? The British, while everything was going crazy in the Middle East, the British went down to the land of Israel and started fucking up the Ottoman Empire. Because they had the land at that time, man.
Right.
So they went in there and fucking whooped their ass.
Yeah.
They started that whole, as we went into earlier, power vacuum.
Yeah.
World War II, shit, that was basically a warm up for what's about to go down here, man.
Yeah, that's when they consolidated that World War I. They got them in the land, and in World War II they created the UN, the World Health Organization,
Yep.
the International Bank of Settlements,
Yep.
International Monetary Fund,
Yep.
NATO. All of that came out of World War II. That's when they got to the global level, man.
That's why we say that everything that took place in 1948 was already predicated in the early 1900s, because they had articles came out 30 years prior saying that how they was gonna put them in that land through the means of a war invasion. Because when you set up war and you finance both sides and you finance the victor to more power, you already have policies set up to make for that particular province, man.
Yeah.
So it was already set up to put them in the land, man.
Yep.
You know, that's why it says here, the first two world wars were largely a success as far as private central banking is concerned, and now the ghouls in finance are gearing up to launch a third and possible final war that, if biblical prophecy is to be believed, will not go as planned for those at the top of the pyramid.
That's right. Hey, and since they mentioned the Bible, I'll get a quick precept, Baba Kushah.
Yep.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Break it down.
So that's basically Esau. This is the final countdown to the World War III that we alluded to earlier. The chariots and Yahushua is returning. Esau is going to try to fight. That's going to be that's going to be the finale of World War III, man. And when that thing goes down, and once Esau's Air Force goes down, he's done, man.
Yeah.
He's got no more advantage over any nations, man.
Read that again.
He's out of there. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
All right, for you, brother, Michael and his angels, that's the archangel Michael. He's a high angel in the heavens. He's gonna come back with the chariots, but also all the other angels. They say they fought against the dragon and his angels. That's going into the Air Force. See what I'm saying?
Space Force.
The Space Force, the different fighter pilots. So when you say we gonna have a dogfight in the heavens, that's what it's referring to. Because Esau gonna have the spirit on him to try to shoot down the chariots, man. To try to buy himself more time in his kingdom. He's gonna let everything go, man.
Yeah.
But keep reading again,
It says, verse 9, Salaki, verse 8, and prevailed not.
and prevail not. Go ahead.
Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
See, neither was there place found any more heaven, because as we went to earlier, I ain't trying to switch the subject because that's a good article, but I just want to make sure we get the breakdown for this brother. So at the end of the day, there ain't nothing a third dimensional power can do with spiritual vehicles, man.
Right.
These chariots gonna be, going one way, disappear and make these planes crash into another. They gonna disappear and reappear right behind the aircraft and shoot it down, man.
Yeah.
It's about to be crazy in this
Yeah.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Plane falling out the sky, falling on nigger project buildings.
So
Did you know that breakdown? Did you know that's what that was talking about? Revelation 12.
I did, but I didn't know it broke down a little bit.
Okay, con. Yeah, well, long story short, Revelation 12 chapter goes into the war in heaven, which is actually a war right up here in our atmosphere, man. As they call basically the angels, Michael and archangels, the archangel, which is a platoon of the army of the Lord, is going to fight against Esau's military, man. You know what I'm know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be, it's gonna be like taking candy from a baby. Andrew's gonna be literally having toying with their ass. I mean, Esau's gonna bring out his thickest shit, bro. Like, this devil got some shit that will make your jaws drop, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got gun. You think a bullet that can go around the corner and hit you with something? Nah, he got some shit. He gonna pull out the big shit, bro.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the angels gonna make that look like child's play.
Yeah.
I like, man, you weak, bro.
They say you gotta play with your food before you eat it, man. That's what it is, man.
Verse 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So that's the end of the kingdom of Esau, man.
Right.
When the Lord said you're gonna have the fatness of the earth, that's the end of that right there, man. Now it's our turn. Once those angels get put down into the earth, man, that kingdom is over with, man.
That's right.
Yep. That's it.
It's the book of Revelation 9, verse 1.
Started like, go down, started like 8, 9, yeah, something like that.
This is the book of Revelation. I'll start verse 6. It says, and in those days shall men seek death and shall not find it.
That's World War I. Go down to 12.
It's the book of Revelation 9 and 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter.
Right, and those woes represents the world wars, man. Okay, because woe means destruction. Every war that they fought has brought an innumerable amount of death, man. 40 million people, that's too many people that die fighting some bullshit ass war that don't benefit people, man. You're basically fighting for somebody else's cause, to keep you in slavery, to keep you paying taxes. You ain't benefit from that, man. And that's what the average American person is realizing. They're like, look, we ain't going down there and fighting. But the average American person know that they have no business in the Middle East, man.
Right.
What the fuck are we doing over here for? What did these people ever do to us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're fighting for a nefarious cause to keep these elites in power, man. You're fighting to keep TGs, soy boys, okay? Feminism, taxes, child support. That ain't shit to fight for, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's the corrupt government. Go ahead.
It says, and verse 13, and the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before Yahweh, saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men.
And that showed that this is going to go down at an appointed time. It says a month, a day, and a year.
Right.
Okay, to slay a 3rd part of men. A 3rd part of men is talking about the Edomites, man.
Yeah.
Because when you understand the history, you got 3 classifications of men. The sons of God, or the sons of the power, or the Israelites. The sons of men, which are the heathen. The sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites. So they're broken up into 3 classifications. It says a 3rd part of men. Okay, meaning every Edomite on this soil is going to be destroyed.
Right. And it said those angels, they have a specific job, man. Can you read that part again?
Verse 15, and the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year.
See, a certain time, man. Them angels, they don't do nothing but wait for that green light, man.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, Jake like to say, I got killers on standby. So's
Yeah.
how about Shimi Awashad, nigga?
Yeah.
It says, for to slay the 3rd part of men.
That's right.
And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
Right, and those are the ICBMs, man. Okay? Those are talking about the nuclear missiles, and it's gonna break itself down. Go ahead.
And it says, and I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and of jacket and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions. And out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
Right, that tells you that that's a warhead, because when you think about, you ever seen a picture of a nuclear warhead and how it dissects itself, how you got the head, you got the propeller, you got the body, or what they call the body,
The shaft.
the shaft. You know what I'm saying? This really breaks it down, because go ahead.
And it says, by these 3 was the third part of men killed by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone, which issued out of their mouths.
Right, and that's talking about over here in America, because we know that America's going to be utterly destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. So ain't no Edomite going to make it out of here for you, Chris. Ain't no Edomite man, woman, and child is going to make it. Okay, they're going to die from the particular wars on the planet Earth. They're going to die from the civil wars, the class wars, and the rest of them that's still here on the soils, they're going to get finished off by these missiles, man. Okay, go ahead.
And it says, verse 19, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails.
Right, see this represents, when you think of a mouth, what part of the mouth is your body located on? Your head, right? It says
Called a nuclear warhead,
yep,
too.
exactly. Yep, and then it says the powers in their tails. Why? Because the guidance system propels it. Like when you look on a ship, those ship have engines and so forth, but where the propellers at? Towards the back that navigates it. You know what I'm saying? Gives it the balance.
And it says, for their tails were like unto serpents. And we look at the whole thing, that's all snake shaped. And when you see the smoke, when it gets launched from the missile silo, it leaves a long tail like a snake. Okay?
The scriptures don't lie, bro. The scriptures cold, bro. Even back then when he got it, because they didn't have the term warhead. But when he saw, he was like, shit, damn. He was in a vision. He was like, I guess it looked like a snake. Because he's hearing it, he's seeing it, and he's writing it down like, okay, that looks like a snake, so we could describe it as that. Don't know what the hell he was describing, but you know, Angel's like, look, it's right.
Yeah, now they so advanced to where they had the ability to like duck anti-missile systems, man. So they'll move around on your ass, everything.
Sidestep your ass.
And we already know, the hypersonic nuclear missile is something that the United States is not capable of stopping.
Yeah.
That's years ahead of what they have as far as defense.
Right.
But, so like,
And it says, for the power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Right? Because once those nuclear warheads, the heads themselves, once they hit, that causes that nuclear explosion. Okay? We have if you go see that movie Oppenheimer, they really could go into detail as far as how those things work, the science behind it. Okay, and the power and the destruction that they have. You got the hydrogen bomb and shit like that, man, that can destroy at an instant hundreds of millions of people, hundreds of square miles in a second. Okay, it says, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see, nor hear, nor walk.
And that's talking about people in the different lands, man, because over here, nobody's going to be able to repent because they're going to be fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be swimming in that lake. So that's talking about other Jakes in different parts of the world, man, because you got Israelites all over the place, man, that's living the same philosophy, because of what America done. They took the philosophies and then spread it to other nations, man. So you got momos over there in Europe. You got momos down in fucking Sudan. You got momos down in Brazil. They all gonna have to get chin checked by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know? That's it.
God, that's it. Well, I got one more. It says, neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their deaths.
hey, and the most important people that are not gonna repent is the elites, man. Cause they is way too deep in the witchcraft to let it go, man. They done drank way too much baby's blood. They done ate way too much flesh to come down and say, you know what, go ahead and put us in chains.
Right.
No, that's why the fishers gotta be turned to hunters, man.
Yeah.
That's why I say they went down to the depths of the rock and pulled their ass out, man, because they gonna try to hide. Well, let's just get it. Yeah, let's let the scriptures talk, brother.
And that proves that they all deserve it, man. Because if you did all of that wickedness and you still don't repent, you had it coming, man. You know? All these Jakes trying to save Esau, man. No, man.
Yeah.
It's not in him to repent.
Right,
He's
he don't
gotta
want to
go,
be
man.
saved, brother. This Revelation chapter 6, verses 13. Let's start at 12. Revelation 6 and 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there is a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs. Now, were the stars actually falling? No, man. He was actually witnessing the missiles falling from the sky, man.
Yeah.
Because when they re-enter the atmosphere, they get hot. So it looked like a falling star.
Yep.
So it say, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, and even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
Yeah.
And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens of the rocks, in the dens, hid themselves in the dens, and in the rocks, in the mountains.
That's the doomsday bunkers, man. Go to Montana, and you're gonna find a lot of wealthy Edomites. They got a lot of doomsday bunkers built all up through them places, man.
Yeah.
Even here in Kansas City,
Colorado.
in the cave system, Colorado. They got they got a whole show on Netflix on this shit. Doomsday preppers. They show you all these bunkers they built. So that's exactly what the scriptures is talking about.
It says, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. But hold on, Christianity, I thought Jesus is not violent. I thought Jesus loved everybody. Why you hiding from him, brother?
Yeah, he's coming back to save.
He's coming to fuck people up. That's why, man.
But see, they don't want to touch them scriptures, man,
Nah.
because that shit plays their whole doctrine. Because see, one thing about Christians, most Christians don't even believe the shit they say, man. You know what I'm saying? It's an apparent, it's an illusion of righteousness, man. These people don't believe, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised on how many Christians you ask. Have you ever heard that scripture? No.
Yeah.
Boy, why you wasting your time going? Really going to church on Sunday is a big waste of time, bro.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time, your effort, and you're wasting your sleep. I'd be down if I get out of my bed Sunday morning and go sit in somebody's fucking musty ass church, bro.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
All it is basically like therapy, man. You know,
Yeah.
because they don't really
Motivations.
believe in it. They just go in there to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
Like when a woman goes to a psychologist, the
Justify.
psychologist basically justifies all the bullshit. Oh, it's okay. And that's from your childhood. Don't take any accountability. That's what the church does for a bunch of niggas, man.
Jesus
Y'all
loves
really don't believe in that shit. Because as soon as you question and show them something in the scripture, they don't even take it seriously. Like if you show them that precept, they would be like, oh yeah, good point. Then they go right back into it,
They
man.
don't care it's in the Bible. They don't even, half of them never even opened it up to read
Yeah.
something for themselves. Other than John 3:16. It's
Yeah.
about what they can quote.
Galatians.
They won't be able to quote very much. See, a lot of these Christians out here, the whole belief in Yahushua, or what they call Jesus, is just a good luck charm for them. You know, like the brother said, it's just a big psychology therapy place to go. You're gonna get a good prosperity doctrine and a
Right.
feel good message,
Yep.
and also an excellent place for networking.
Right.
Okay, a lot of people that want to be good citizens in the community, develop business partners and stuff like that. They meet somebody else in church,
It's Jesus' name.
and they go eat
Yeah.
with them and shit like that. You know, start kicking it with them. They go and put money together for housing developments and shit like that. It's a business, man. It has nothing to do with the Lord at all.
Right.
It's just to have the face of it. They have a Bible in their hand, but they don't abide by that Bible.
Well, because the Lord ain't, the Spirit of the Lord ain't on them, brother. They so good. You know what I'm saying? This thing is only for the elect, man. You gotta understand, the Lord is not dealing with 99.9% of the people on the planet. He's only dealing with the elect. So everything they do is really self-willness, man.
Yeah. I was in church the first 20 years of my life, man. I ain't even know about the book of Obadiah. You know? Like they go through the same 20, 30 precepts for 20 years, man.
Church veteran.
Well, I got a precept, man. This is the book of Isaiah 24, going down to, matter of fact, let's start at verses 12. It says, and the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as a shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when a vintage is done. Then shall they lift up their voice, and they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, and they shall cry aloud for the sea. Wherefore I glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even in the name of the Yahweh, power of Israel, in the isles of the sea. From the utmost parts of the earth have we heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my lenses and my leanness born to me, the treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yea, the treacherously dealers have dealt very treacherously. But fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he will flee from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit should be taken in a snare. And the windows on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. And the earth is utterly broken down, and the earth is clean dissolved, and the earth is moved exceedingly, man. Okay, because hey, during the time of the World War, the elites, they're gonna survive that, man. Like when you go into the pit, you think of something underground, like a bunker almost. But see, when we put them in captivity, we're gonna literally put their ass in pits in the earth, man, like holes, man. Because pit is symbolic too as being in a system like slavery. Because like right now we're in a pit, because a pit is like, it represents a place you can never get out of, man. So like right now you're bound by a social security number, tax ID number. Okay, you have a birth certificate. These things bind you to Esau structure, so you can never get away from that. And it's gonna be the same thing with them, but it's gonna be more of a physical level, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when we were doing our tour in Kansas City, driving through the hood, we're like, this is gonna feel like a luxury neighborhood to Esau. But we gonna fuck them devils up sometime, man. They gonna have rocks for pillows, man.
Yep.
They gonna be taking fucking fallen leaves and make a fucking blanket out of it, man. And even in that, I'm gonna burn that shit up, man, and make it rain on your fucking ass,
That's
man.
right.
Cause hey, y'all don't deserve nothing good to happen to you, man.
Yeah.
That's why this whole camp we were preaching on World War III and the destruction of Edom, man. Cause what else is left, man? You didn't conquer every land. You didn't turn everybody to sugar boys. You didn't turn Jakes into haters of their own people.
Right.
What else is left, man? This nigga gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you created a bunch of fucking reprobates by the name of the IUIC, man.
Yeah.
We ain't got, you know what? And I'm gonna say this too, man. The most high is sick and tired of you fucking niggas of the IUIC, man. All right, like we've been real lenient and patient dealing with you niggas, man. But what this clown Nate gonna say that the name of the Most High had? The Most High only went by
The Lord
one
has
name,
many
man.
names,
The
bro.
Lord got many titles, one name.
Right.
Why the hell would the Most High need to change his name for what, man?
Right.
The scripture said that the Lord changes not. Yahweh Shai is the same yesterday, today, and forever. The fuck you need to change his name for, nigga? You changed the name of the Lord because you sold out.
Right.
And like Apostle Tahar say, all you niggas of the IUI, your church is gonna fall, man. Okay? And you need to fall.
That's right.
Because you guys are a bunch of wicked ass scribes and Pharisees, man.
Yeah, come.
Preaching that fucking bullshit, man. Talking about we got schools around the world. So fucking what you got schools around the world? The Lord ain't dealing with none of your schools, man.
Hey, there's Christian schools all over the planet.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of them. So what point is that?
Right.
And
right.
Nate, the Most High is gonna, the Most High, two years ago, you was on your deathbed, bro. We said you was like Charlie Murphy, bro, before he passed. You keep playing with the Most High, man, he's gonna bulge your ass up and throw you away.
Yeah.
And all them niggas and them fucking women, them demons in your congregation, they ain't gonna have nowhere to lean on, man. And don't come around us when that day come, because we gonna tell you to walk up the street, man.
Yeah.
All right? We don't want to see the sight of you purple motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
You know?
Real
Go
quick,
ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 48, verse 9. It say, for my name's sake,
Give me the book of Ezekiel 13, man.
Isaiah 48, verse 9. For my name's sake will I defer my anger, and for my praise will I refrain for thee, that I cut thee not off. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. See, and guess what, man? You truly get put in the furnace of affliction when you truly stand for the name of Yahweh and Yahushua.
Yes.
We can tell you niggas ain't catching no hell because you believe in JC, man.
Nah, they catching hell. They just too stupid to put it together. Them niggas ain't living, them lower level deep, they ain't living no better than you and me, brother. Them niggas still work at Target, they work at the city job. Hey, I work with a cat that allegedly subscribed to them, man. Nigga cut his whole beard off, man. I mean, you know. But hey, they can do that.
It say, Isaiah 48, verse 10, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. for my own sake, even for my own sake will I do it. How should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another.
Right, so like Apostle Tahar mentioned, he was like, wait a minute, so let's just say if the Lord did change his name and the name was Yahweh, why the fuck would you call him Jesus Christ when you ain't gotta call him that, man?
Yeah. Read it again. Isaiah 48 verse 11, for my own sake, even for my own sake will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another. And I don't know if you brothers watched it, but I know you have. Y'all brothers watched The Wire, man. That dude Marlo. Marlo was very serious about his name, man. Which means, cause that goes back to his reputation. So in the show The Wire, Marlo got wind of some nigga talking bad on his name. What'd he do? He killed him. And what he say toward the end? He said, "My name is my name, man." Which means that means everything. That means everything. When people hear your name, they want to think honorable things.
Right.
They want to think power. And that's the same thing with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. So y'all saying all, Most High in Christ bless, all praises to the Most High. Most High be like, man, I'm about to fuck you niggas up because you playing with my name.
Most High in Christ bless, brother.
Yeah.
Right.
You say Yahweh Bashem Yah, that's like calling to a goddamn vampire to them,
Say,
man.
a nigga will say Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? When he said that shit.
But this is Deuteronomy 10:8. It says, and at that time, Yahweh separated the tribe of Levi to bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, to stand before the Lord, to minister unto him, and to bless in his name until this day. This day, nigga. And when you look up capital, the Lord, that's talking about the Most High. When it says that, it says Yahweh, man. Or when it says the Lord God, Jehovah, that's Yahweh, man. And the Lord's name appeared in the scriptures over fucking 5,000 times, if I'm not mistaken, man. Okay? Verse 20, it says here, thou shalt fear the name of Yahweh thy power, and it says, thou shalt fear Yahweh thy power, and shalt thou serve, and to him thou shalt cleave and swear by his name. So the name is very important, man.
Right.
But you got a nigga saying, oh, Most High and Christ blessed. For one thing, the Most High is a title, okay? Christ is a title, which goes back to the word anointed, man. Okay? Well, the Most High got many names, brother. No, the Most High has many titles. The Most High is a title. When you look up God, that's a title. When you look up Allah Shaja, which they say El Shaddai, which is Allah Shaja, that's what they knew him by, man. Like, prime example, you was a nigga in the hood, and motherfucker had respect to your name to the point they known you as a... I know niggas in the hood, they call one nigga, they call him like Monster or some shit. That was his nickname because he used to literally put terror in niggas' heart. That was a name they knew him by because that was a reputation based on him being a damn demon. That wasn't his government name though, you know what I'm saying? Like the Lord, like I ain't even gotta tell you niggas, bro. I'm like, y'all gonna know me by the works which y'all do. Allah Shaja, terrible demon-like power, man.
Yeah, it say the Lord is known by the judgment which he executes.
Yeah.
So they be like, damn, that was Yahweh.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick one. Isaiah 42 verse 8. I am the Lord, Yahweh. That is my name.
Yep.
And my glory will I not give to another. Neither my praise to graven images. You gotta use it.
Because basically, you got to realize why the Lord, when the Lord was carving us out in the time of Egypt, man, he gave us something special, man. When you read Exodus, the 3rd chapter, he said Moses inquired of the Lord's name, man. Now, why did he do that? Because names are important, man. You know, not just titles. You see? And when the Lord gave us his name, that's something very, very valuable that he gave to the Israelites, man. You know? And now you out here trivializing it by calling him, Christ, or the most, or just the Most High, and saying that that's his name. That's not his name. That's a title, man.
That ain't nothing but a glorified Baptist church. That's all they are, is a glorified church, man.
Right.
Because you notice them niggas, man, they come with that whole shit, but they talking about the Israelites, but they live like Christians, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's different from them and the Christians is the fringes. And the holy days they keep, but they don't even keep the holy days according to the new moon.
Yeah.
They keep it according to what Esau keeps, man.
Right.
Yeah. I got that account you mentioned not when he asked the Most High. This is Exodus 3 and verses 9. It say, now therefore behold, The children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed it. Come now, therefore, I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring my people bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. Which, that's a cut to you Christians. My people, children of Israel.
That's right.
It says, and Moses said unto the Most High, who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, that I should bring forth children of Israel out of Egypt? And he says, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve the Most High upon this mountain. Now this is where it get good, man. Listen up. Exodus 3 verse 13. And Moses said unto the Most High, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, what shall I say unto them? The God of your fathers?
Esau draft that nigga,
Yeah,
man.
nigga.
That nigga need to be drafted, man.
Exodus 3 verse 13. And Moses said unto the Most High, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say unto me, what is his name?
Yeah.
What shall I say unto them?
That's right, man. When you open up a new relationship, which is what was happening when we came out there, this is the interface of the Israelites with the Most High. When the Levitical priesthood was being set up, the first thing you get is the name, man. What is the name of the power that we're serving, man? Keep reading, brother. What does it say?
How you gonna give reverence to somebody you don't really know their name?
Right.
You know, I give reverence to Mr. right there. That shit awkward, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the old school J talk. It say Exodus 3 verse 13 again. And Moses said unto the Most High, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them? And the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am.
Yeah.
And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you.
Yep. Now, question for you, IUIC guys, man. If the children of Israel are asking for the name of the Most High, then what was he being called before that, man? You know, why did they ask him for his name when they could refer to him as Al-Shaji before that? They could refer to him as many things before that. But now they're asking for the name. That shows you there's a difference between a title and the name, man.
Which proves that the name has already been there, because Abraham knew the name, Jacob, Isaac, all of them knew the name.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, we was a new nation. We was being brought up in Egypt, and when we got delivered, that's when the Most High started developing that relationship with us, man.
Right.
Okay. Now, when you read what you just read, I am, that goes into the name. It says Ahaya, which that's the meaning of what that say. But if you go down, it's gonna tell them. Keep going. It's gonna break itself down. Because see them stupid GOCC guys, they say, see, we told you that the name is Ahaya, but why that? Why is that the first and only time that pops up in the scripture if that's the name of the Lord, man?
Right.
Because when you look up Jehovah in the Hebrew, it goes into Yahweh. It don't say Ahaya. Ahaya just means in the Hebrew, I am that I am. That's just the meaning of that.
Because he was the one saying it, meaning I am. But when we say it, we say he is.
He is.
Right.
It says, Exodus 3 verse 14, and the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you. And the Most High said, moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord Yahweh, power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob.
Now, when you go into the Hebrew, it's going to say Yahweh. Because Moses is like, okay, so say that I am citrus. He's scratching his head like, okay, like,
Yeah.
that don't really make sense, but okay.
And in their verse, the word Lord is all caps, which means you put Yahweh there, man.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to break down, man, when you look up the definitions.
Right.
Going into I am and he, okay? Yah and Hawa. Yah and Hawa. Alright? Exists. Hawa exists. He, Yah.
Yeah.
I, Yah.
Right.
You just break down the language of the ancient Paleo Hebrew, and it's very easy to find the name of the Lord.
Right.
So it gives you it right there in that precept where it says I am, or he sent me. Okay. Well, I am or am means to exist, to exist. Hawa. Yahweh. Yahweh.
Right.
Yahweh. That's the true name of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Yeah.
Not rocket science, man.
Right.
It's very, very simple to understand.
Right.
But like Apostle Tahari, he called them a bunch of zombies, man.
Yeah.
You can go through these precepts all you want with them guys. They're a bunch of zombies. They're under that demonic nigga Nate, man. So whatever he tells them, because they're a bunch of stupid idiots, they gon' listen to him, man.
Yeah. That's why Apostle Harvey say a lot of the videos, the most side about to break the IUIC up.
Hey.
About to break that thing up.
Hey, bro, you should have seen Nate. We didn't think Nate was gonna make it in 2021, bro.
Break that
He
thing.
came back on the scene. He was using the name of the Lord, but the nigga got proud again, man.
Right.
Yeah.
The Lord got a special way of humbling men that exalt themselves, because the scriptures say he that exalt himself should be abased, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He even brought in the Passover in the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Apostle R, he got all the receipts, man.
Yeah.
But it say,
I'm sensing another 3-hour camp on me.
yeah, they might go in there. It's Exodus 3. Exodus 3 verse 15 again. And the Most High said, moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord Yahweh, are your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, the power of Jacob, has sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
All generations, man. Is that the blue letter? Look that word up forever in the Hebrew and see what it says.
So Proverbs 30 and 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
They didn't say names. It said name up. Okay, what is his name? What is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't say names, man. Meaning the Most High only have one name. That's why the scriptures say, roughly paraphrase it, Most High, my name is one. Roughly paraphrasing it, man. You know, because the Lord only has one name. He doesn't have to change that.
Right.
That name Yahweh means to be. What can get any greater than somebody that exists of their own self, man?
Yeah.
You don't need to change nothing like that. What he's going, you can't make nothing higher than that. That name of the Lord, though we break it down in the simplest forms, it's so omnipotent, man. To the point that he exists. That shit has levels to it, bro.
Yeah. That's why there's two.
You gotta get right.
Like that's why there's two iterations of it. Because when Moses asked him, the Lord is telling him his name and what it means. And then there's the other one where what we would call him. Because one's a possessive form of it.
Yeah.
You know, I am the one that exists. But the question is asked, what are the Israelites going to call the Lord, man? You know? So that understanding has got to be thorough, man, because the Lord really only has one name, man, and then it really has one meaning.
And think about it. His name is it's the sign right here, man. You look up the Judah, Yahweh. That his name is in the tribes, man. You're right here, bro.
It is because it goes to show, you know,
Judah, Yahweh, man.
What the Lord loves.
That's the Lord's name
That's
in Judah, man. What are the chants that Yahweh shall come in the tribe of Judah? Yahweh, which means Yahweh thanks, man.
Yeah.
This is that word forever. In that Exodus 3 verse 15, this is H5769. It said long duration and antiquity, forever, everlasting, evermore, perpetual, ancient time, long time. And it said this should be a memorial for generations. So how is it going to be a memorial if it always changes? A memorial is supposed to be the same yesterday, today, and forever, man.
Yeah. To the brother's point earlier, before that, it was just disclosed to the lineage of the patriarchs. But this is the Lord disclosing it to all the generations of Israel, man. You know, that's when we became that special people. You know.
I'm gonna keep going.
When you go into the meaning of his name, it means he exists. You know.
Yeah.
So the Lord, that's what his desire is. He wants you to acknowledge his existence. Okay, he is real. There is only one true God.
Yeah.
And he does exist. So that's
Right.
why his name is he exists. I am.
Uh-huh.
man.
And really go and it goes when you break down the name of Yahweh. I mean, He exists of Himself. It's power in that, man. Because you can't possibly fathom where the Most High comes from. That's like you try to figure out who created God. See, that's when Jake gets simple. Well, who created God? Look, nobody. The Most High exists. This is an energy that has exists from time itself, bro. Like honestly speaking, the Lord don't even go all the time. Okay, like time in the spiritual world, time here, like time is really man-made. Yeah. I mean, I won't say time is man-made because according to the sun and moon, it tells a dispensation of time. But the Most High don't operate on nobody's time, bro.
He's outside of that.
Yeah, he's outside of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Time is for fucking peons like us, man.
Right. That's
You know
why
what I'm saying?
1,000 years is one day to the Lord, because he's outside of this realm, man.
Right.
Most High just, he don't go to sleep at 9:30 like us.
Nah, bro, and think about it, like we such on a time crunch. You know, we on a time crunch. The Most High ain't rushing.
Nah.
Like I got forever.
Right.
Like nigga, I don't get old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I am.
Yeah. He already seen the end. You know.
He wrote it.
Like another way of saying the term, the title of Ancient of Days. Ancient meaning elder, and days, that word there is time. In other words, it means elder of time. Meaning he's older of time.
Before all
He's
this.
older than that, man. You know, he precedes that. That's what the Ancient of Days means.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me finish this up. This is Exodus chapter 3, verse 16. It says, "Go and gather the elders of Israel together, and say unto them, the Lord Yahweh, power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you, and seen that which is done to you in Egypt." So if the Most High was witnessing the captivity of his people then, you don't think he watching everything go down now, man? And that's why we set up being the prophets. We in the position of Moses on a low level, man. Because we telling you, hey, Yahweh visited us. We telling you people, hey, Yahweh is real. We didn't see things in the skies. Brothers seen things in their dreams. Brothers got testimonies on calling upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua and be delivered. So we not only is we going to you 2/3, but we going to you wicked elites, man. That's why we prophesying into that World War III. Hey, Yahweh visited us, man. He's back, man.
Gates of the nobles, yo.
It says, "Go and gather the elders of Israel together, and say unto them, the Lord Yahweh, power of your fathers, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you, and seen that which is done unto you in Egypt. I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt unto the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, unto a land flowing with milk and honey." And guess what? Same message is back today, brother. Most High, he about to come back, lay all of our enemies down, and bring us back into that peaceful land, man.
Right.
All over again, brother. As we go 2nd Esdras 15, you know, I will bring plagues upon Egypt as before, but guess what? He gonna bring deliverance from Egypt as before.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, because this is the 2nd Exodus, man. This story directly parallels the story of Exodus, man. You know how like certain times when they make movies and it like now today they making it what they call legacy sequels. Like they have an original movie and then they'll make a movie in between that to back up that sequel. A good depiction of that was like the Halloween films, how the last one foreshadowed the very first one they made and showed the parallel, the comparisons. That's how this kingdom is. This is all Egypt again. We've been in this bitch 400 plus years. You got wicked niggas everywhere. You got the truth. You got the men of the Lord out, the prophets, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you got all of the witchcraft. You know, so you got the folly. You got the food system. You got everything, man.
Yeah.
Like we're spiritual Goshen right now, man. Because we're gonna be exemplified from all this judgment. Lord's will we be found worthy of him, man. You know? And I want to bring out this God brother name.
I know one other name. Yeah, this is book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 9. It says, "And Yahweh shall be king over all the earth." It says, "In that day shall there be one Yahweh, and his name one." So again, going into the fact, he only got one name, man. There's no way around that. All right, it's Yahweh.
Read that again, brother.
Come on. So Zechariah chapter 14.
He's standing on a. He ain't supposed to be on that side of the line, but he good though. He good, brother, man. He good. You know. Nah, you good, brother. I'm just fucking this.
Zechariah chapter 14, verse 9. It says, "And Yahweh shall be king over all the earth, In that day shall there be one Yahweh, and his name one. So, I mean, there isn't no way around that, man. That's just, it's self-explanatory.
Yeah, right. So that's what happens when you deal with a bunch of sellouts, man.
It's called order, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 15. But the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. This is let's see, verse.
Started verses 13.
Okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 13. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Well, let's break down that 13. Read that one more time.
He says, therefore I will cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not.
And ye know not, man, because back in the ancient world, they didn't know there was a whole nother side of the earth. They didn't know there was a whole ocean. Whole ocean and a whole two continents on this side, man. So that when we say that this place was specifically reserved for the Israelites, we truly mean that, man. This place was truly reserved to be a death camp for us, man. The blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans on this side. Go ahead,
And it says, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night.
Right, Jesus, niggas Muslim, niggas worshiping the ancestors, niggas worshiping the black woman, niggas worshiping aliens. Come on, man. White man.
Anunnaki.
Yeah, the Anunnaki. Yeah, you fucking Hotep, whatever fucking Michael Nowak is teaching y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where I will not show you favor.
Yeah, no favor, man. Jake getting their ass beat. Going to this time of slavery, you getting raped by the white man. Going to the men and the women.
Yeah.
Being thrown to gator bait. That's not favor. As we said earlier, getting thrown over the ship.
Right.
Even though you perfectly fine and healthy, Esau think, if I just throw this nigga over, I can get $2 grand, $5 grand. Why not?
A lot of times he would cut your stomach open so you would see.
Wow.
So if you knew, even if you knew how to swim, you fucked, you know?
Ooh.
But it says, verse 14, therefore, behold, the day is come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
And that's what we was going into. That book of Exodus, when the Most High made his name manifest, and he said, go and tell the children of Israel, Yahweh about to get y'all the fuck out of here, man.
That's right.
That's the same thing we doing now, man.
Right.
We saying, hey, Yahweh's real, he's back, he's about to get us the fuck out of here. So either you gonna stay here and die, or you gonna go with us.
That's right.
This time you niggas gonna stay here.
Yeah, y'all niggas, y'all
ain't got no choice. You ain't got the option to come.
Yeah, the Lord put the spirit on y'all to choose to stay here and die, man.
Right, yeah.
Nigga would try to stand up in our tractor beam and get beat up. Man, I'm a pull man. Get your ass out there. Get your ass out there.
Go ahead.
God. Verse 15, but the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. And so that's basically talking about this modern day parallel of Egypt, man. Because the land of the north is the modern day Egypt. And so that's what's being talked about. This is where we were scattered to, man. This is where the northern kingdom's here, the southern kingdom's here.
Yep.
You know,
Confusions
confusions
of face.
of face. Every walk of life really is here, man. Every ethnicity is represented right here in America, man.
Confusion of face don't represent that. That's going into Jake.
Right,
It's Israelite fullness.
Right. Or the speckled bird, so to speak.
Yeah.
Better way to say it.
Yeah.
Salakia.
And look at the name of the place. It's called the North America. Of all the names they could have chosen.
Right.
It's the North American continent.
North Hemisphere.
North Hemisphere. Land of the North.
I'm going to read that again. It says, the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. So basically, the people that are in the land right now, they're not the people, man. 'Cause why do you need to be brought someplace if you're the people? You know, the Lord said we would be in the land of the north, all right, where He wasn't going to show His favor. Are we being showed favor here in the land of the north? You know,
No,
we have
we
Israelites.
ain't got no ADL for us.
Right, calm. Jake lucky to get a damn pension after working 80 years, man.
Right.
You know, so you fucking small hats are not the people, man.
Oh no.
When you read Ezekiel 20, it says how He's gonna bring us out of here, man.
Right.
It ain't gonna be no mild war 1948. Hell no,
Right.
man.
It's supposed to be peace right now.
Right.
You got Arabs running in there snatching up small hat bitches.
Yeah. How's that
They're
possible?
riding off.
Yeah.
Small hats getting their doors kicked in
Yeah.
as we speak, brother.
Yeah.
You deserve it, every bit of it, man. I'll pay a fist for all you fucking rats in here, man.
The Lord said, with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, that's how we getting delivered, man.
Right. I was gonna say this, man. Through the spirit, we just a one big round trip, man. You know, you got a round trip. When you catch a flight, they take you there, and you get the
Yeah.
flight to go back. That's what it is, man.
Calm.
Round trip ticket, man.
Yeah, it just taking a little longer than usual.
expensive.
Yeah, it's taking a little longer than usual.
That's right, bro.
I got the last. We got this good. It's good. I got one last precept. We're gonna end it after this. This is the book of Psalms 8:1. It says, "O Yahweh, our Lord, how excellent is Thy name in all the earth, who has set Thy glory above the heavens." Okay, it says that name in the last verse, verse 9. "O Yahweh, our Lord, how excellent is Thy name in all the earth, man. Thy name, nigga. All right. And with that, we're gonna give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. We're gonna get double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, above, man.
Above.